I'm about to get in these comments because I got something to say. I got something to say on today. It's about the last video that I did about Melody. And it's really sad. It really is. But I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all by the comments I saw, because any time you criticize her, you could criticize Nene, you could criticize Kenya, and they are way bigger than Melody. Hell, you could criticize Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, people won't say nothing. As soon as something is said about Melody that is seen as unfavorable, y'all all up in y'all feelings. Let me read these comments. I'm going to show you how you sound. But I didn't agree with what you said. It's not about agreeing with what I said, because you don't have to agree with everything that I say. So let me try to get to it. Shout out to Amisha Monique. Shout out to you, sweetheart. I really like you. I do. You one of the people in my comments, you act like you got some sense. We do not agree all the time, but I really like the comments that you leave, and you have shown me you are mature and you are objective. I got one person saying she's lovable. Nobody said that Melody was unlovable. She is unlikable. And I need y'all to start doing this. Y'all gotta separate her from the cast. A lot of times when we do commentary about Melody, we're bringing up Destiny, and then we can't fully get on Melody about her fucked up ways because we got Destiny in the equation, and Destiny is so broken. And then y'all go into that whole diatribe that Destiny is broke, she delayed, she tired. And it may be true, maybe not true, whatever. Because some people love Destiny, some people don't like her. But what I'm saying is, do y'all notice how when Destiny is added to the equation, we can't focus on Melody? Martell, when he is involved in the equation, we can't really focus on Melody's faults because we're so busy making her a victim. Okay, well, she is a victim. Yeah, she is a victim, but up to a certain point. You knew that the man was a cheater. You were told by Melnika that he was trying to get with her assistant. This is before you married him. So with a red flag that big, you're not a damn victim. They showed you the coming attractions. He showed you. Before you see the movie at the theater, what do you see? You see the coming attractions. You see the previews. What's to come? What did you think was going to happen when you ignored the red flags? He even was sick, couldn't walk, had a second phone, and was still dialing up Ariane, and you still around that house trying to make stuff work. This is different stuff that I don't think it came out on the Melnika thing. It came out on the show, but the other thing, it came out at that reunion. So there were probably some other things that happened. Yeah, but I just loved him and I wanted to make my family work. No, it ain't just that. You played the part that you played because you got consumed with image and you got on some by any means necessary. Yeah, I see that. And we as women, I done been there. We do it. I didn't do it with no damn cheating. Let's be very clear, because I don't play with that. But I did it with other things. So I know what she was doing as a woman, turning a blind eye, turning a deaf ear, and blaming and getting mad with everybody else. You can't do that. You can't. Tisha, Kimmy, all of them, they were wrong too to know about this girl. Especially, what was it, Marceau and Tisha, they knew, they played a part. They knew. So they're wrong. Martell is wrong. But Melody, she was wrong too. for ignoring the signs, the symptoms, the warnings, the red flags. And it's kind of the same thing with Cassie, Diddy, and Kim Porter. It's that same thing. Yeah, you all are victims of the cheating, the lying, and the abuse because nobody deserves that. It doesn't matter who you are. Nobody deserves to be treated like that. We saw Diddy physically, attacking Cassie. She didn't deserve that. I think we all can collectively agree she did not deserve that. But we not gonna act like she wasn't in it for the money the whole time. Okay? Why did other women not date Diddy? They didn't date him. Diddy didn't date all the female celebrities. Why they didn't date him? Because people made choices. Cassie made a choice. Kim Porter. And something tells me they probably saw how he did other women and probably thought that they would be special. It's a lot of that going on. So yes, you are a victim of somebody's abuse, but you become more of a participant when you see and ignore the signs, symptoms, warnings, and red flags about a person. So let me read these comments because I knew that people would not get it. I see a different Melody than that. That's another person, of course, because Melody is perfect. I put it in the comments. Melody is perfect without flaws. She's rich. She got a lot of money. So y'all don't want to hear what nobody has to really say about her. You don't want to hear the truth about this flawed individual. She's flawed. The way she deal with people, flawed. But it was destiny. And listen, when you end a relationship with somebody, and this is me being objective. I'm able to be objective because I'm mature. I know how to separate things, unlike some of you. So when Destiny was at the table and was like, well, I never knew you felt that way, she pulled probably a Martell. Because I told you, you sit with a narcissist long enough, you will have some of their traits. Now, I don't think that Melody is evil and demonic like Martell or is willing to go to certain lengths to destroy people's lives. I don't think that about her, but I do think it's something in her where it's like, you know what? I ain't even gonna say shit. I'm gonna just switch up because that nigga did it to her. If you've been on my channel for any length of time, I even did a side by side. I may post those videos to the community tab, or maybe I may not, cause y'all love to get triggered and get in your feelings and then tell me I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But the video that I'm talking about is when she was over there begging and crying with Martell. And I'm your wife, and I didn't know we had all those issues. She's like trying to get answers out of him, and you were cheating, and she was trying to confront him about something he had already did. And she was definitely emotionally available, all this, that, and the other. Okay, let me get my words together. Okay. All of that for this raggedy ass nigga. And I know y'all will say, well, that's her husband. Yeah, but you coming off like you care more about this nigga than anybody else. Everybody else is disposable, and there are women like that. Okay? Everybody else is disposable, but yet you crying, and that's what some of us women do. We will keep a ain't shit nigga and dispose and get rid of other people. Don't offer second chances, explanations. We don't do that. We're not willing to do that. Okay, but yeah, so you got that scene with her and Martell, and then you have another scene with Destiny. And she was going around. These are her words, not mine. That's my baby mama. I love Destiny. Destiny, my sister. We this, we that. That's when they were so-called close, right? Calling each other sis, and Melody was upset. Destiny didn't tell her about the divorce. So you give us all of that just for us to see a scene. And I talked about this in my review where, yes, we know Destiny got her issues, she irresponsible, this, that, and the other. I'm putting a disclaimer out there before I make my point, because I know what y'all like to do. Y'all have tunnel vision on destroying people before the point is made. The point is, Destiny was telling this woman, her friend, her baby mama, her good sis, the woman that she would sit up and talk about LB to, right? I don't have a village. I don't have that. I know some of y'all will go on a diatribe and say that that was Melody's single release party, and how dare Destiny. Destiny said production told her to address Melody. But if this is how I knew Melody didn't give a fuck about Destiny. This scene. She was very dismissive with Destiny. None of the energy that she was giving Martell, looking all hurt and invested in the relationship, she didn't give Destiny none of that. She was already done with Destiny. Destiny just didn't know it. See, it's shit like that. Well, Destiny ain't shit, and yeah, like I said, Destiny ain't shit, and she has her ways about her, but Melody was over there dealing with her. They were cool. So if you are cool with somebody, you do owe them an explanation on why y'all are not cool. Okay? You do. We're not going to sit up here and play this game just because it's Melody. But on the other hand, Destiny had accused Melody of lying on her, and you ain't have to drag my name in. It's like, Destiny, you was doing that too. You was making the interview rounds and saying certain shit. So neither one of y'all handled that good. But the whole point I'm making, okay, is when you really care about somebody, ladies, okay, and gentlemen, when you really care about somebody and you calling them your baby mama, your sister, your good sis, and da-da-da-da-da, and they mean so much to you, and then when they tell you about a concern, and Destiny had mentioned that Melody didn't really want to hear what she had to say. I don't want to hear shit about the single release. That's not why Melody acted like that with her. Melody acted like that because she didn't give a fuck. She was, I'll be a village to you, but I don't need you up in my village. That's another way she was showing that girl. Yeah, I see, and this is the thing. We got to stop calling people our friends, our baby mamas, and all this shit. We build them up just to tear them right down. Because then you telling the girl, oh, I don't really need your help. And my kids, they don't even like you. All of that may be true, but we're kind of looking. I remember at that time, I was like, but didn't you just say she your baby mama, your sis, and you love her? And I know y'all will enter Martell into the chat. See, this is another reason why we can't keep Melody honest, because we get focused on Martell and all the evil shit he did. Then we get focused on Destiny and we make it about all the shit she did. And then we get focused on Tisha, and then we don't keep the blame on the blame me. A lot of y'all shift blame. So if I bring up how Melody was acting, it'll be, yeah, but she acted that way because of Destiny. Okay, here go another comment. They weren't equally yoked. They talking about Martell. Smart, ambitious people need the same energy from their partner. Martell wasn't that at all. No, he wasn't that. But at the same time, he had a point, okay, about her character and always trying to busy herself with work, and she uses her work to not give her energy to people. She does do that. Okay? She does do that. Well, he didn't deserve this and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's just like, if you chose to marry somebody, you have to make time for them. It doesn't give them the right to cheat. See, that's where he fucked up. Okay, that's where Martell messed up. But he was telling her, slow down, just work on a few things. Just keep everything in perspective. But she's running off of, yeah, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. Whenever you are on like autopilot and you gotta keep telling everybody your resume and the 80 million things that you need to do and you was just raised to succeed. Who are you as a person? You are getting confused the who you are with what you do. Those are two separate things. And you will be surprised that there are a lot of people successful like Melody and they don't know the difference. Okay? They don't know the difference. But yeah, she's always trying to sell you on what she does. On, yeah, I get this accomplished. We're happy for you. But how do you treat your friends? Okay? TLC. What about your friends? Okay? How do you treat people when you in a marriage with them, relationship? How do you treat people? Do you tear people